Alright, and we are back. Hopefully my audio is better this time, since my game audio should now be at 50 compared to my microphone audio, which is at 100. Let's see, my double gum. I don't think I got a new one. I get another one at the next one. Let's just take your closest. And I don't really have any megas I particularly want to waste. Yeah, there's not really anything I want to waste. Shut up, phone. Oh my god. And it's literally just freaking YouTube notifications. Videos that I'm not even gonna watch. I mean, my channel that I do watch, but some videos I'm not going to watch probably at all. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go into a solo game, and this time we're gonna go on Nacht. Play a little bit of OG zombies. No Pack-a-Punch. Technically there should be no perks, but there is a mule kick because of Black Ops 1 zombies, I think, when it was included in that. Because it got mule kick for that, and then also the Wonder Fizz machine for Black Ops 3, plus Gobblegum. So technically it's not OG survival zombies, but it's as close as we're gonna get, since I don't particularly want to try to pop in World at War and try to play it on there. Especially because you get hit twice and you're dead. You get hit 3 times here and you're dead, so you get an extra hit. And I'm so much more used to that. I literally went back to try to play Black Ops 2 Zombies on Town when I was with my sister for her wedding, because she and her new wife actually play Call of Duty a lot, but they don't ever play zombies. So while they weren't home, well, that sounds kind of fucked up the way I said that, but it's okay. They know I was probably gonna play it anyway, or my games on another TV. But yeah, I played a little bit of Black Ops 2 while they weren't home, because I knew that I would have a chance to, because they usually only play multiplayer. But I wanted to try to play Town again, because I hadn't done it in so long. I died on round like 12 because I forgot about the 2-hit thing. I didn't get to jug in time. And just so you know, I usually let them break the windows first, because these guys take frickin' ever to get into the map on round 1. That's the biggest issue I have with Nacht, is how slow the zombies are. One, 2, 3, 4. There's another one back here on the left. I think. No? I almost say about this too. Because the other thing is that they have a much smaller respawn gap. Because, like, I can obviously rebuild this because there was obviously one here, but he despawned. And then we'll just knife you. Go over here and open this door. And then wait for the last son of a bitch to come through the windows. And there you are. You're dead. I should probably go ahead and buy the AK-5. I don't have a whole lot of points to spare now. I don't have any ammo. Damn it. We have to breathe toward the windows. 2, 4, 5, 6. The other thing I'm sorry for about the stream from yesterday is that because you couldn't actually hear me all that much, I was trying to talk about some important stuff, and I don't think any of it ended up coming through the mic as much as the game was coming in for its audio. Which kind of sucks, actually, because I feel like I had a couple of really good topics that I was trying to talk about, but I can always talk about it now. Ooh, sweet. But yeah, and the other thing too is that I also was going to try to put subtitles into that video, but on YouTube anyway. But it turns out I had to put it in a Word document for one thing, and for another thing, I don't have a computer. I don't have an actual computer to edit all that on. I have to use the mobile web browser for both YouTube and Twitch if I want to edit stuff on the channel. Since for some reason the Twitch app doesn't have any of that for whatever reason, but. Hopefully it's fixed now, because again, my mic audio is at 100, and the game audio is at 50. But, I didn't mean to blow that up, but okay. I mean, one of the things that I was trying to talk about yesterday was how I wanted to make a plan that involved and actually included getting Treyarch involved into the plan, because I wanted him to try to make what's essentially a Zombies Chronicles 2, but with the original 22 maps, so that way old players who actually got to play those maps for the first time can enjoy them yet again, and also the new players can actually experience it for the very first time. The only thing is, Zombies Chronicles 2 probably took them a lot of money. You know, and doing a whole 22 maps would take even more money, I'm sure. So what I wanted to try to do was to get in contact with them somehow and say, hey, if we were to do this for you, how much would it actually cost you? And if I can get a price back from them and say, oh, it probably costs about this much to pull this off, and okay, cool. I'll look for a GoFundMe page and see if I can get the Zombies community to help us out with that. Because I'd actually like to, because I never even got to play all the maps myself, except for the ones that were in this, really, a rocket launcher on Nacht. Anyway, I never got to play most of the original maps. I've only actually played this one on World at War. I couldn't afford the DLC, and then I had, I played Kino and 5 on Black Ops 1, and then I played Call of the Dead with a friend because he had the DLC, but I only got to play the one time. And then I played, on Black Ops 2, I played Transit, and then also Town mostly, but I played Transit a couple of times with some friends, and I think twice online. And then I played, Town a lot of times online, and then with some friends. But this is the only game for Call of Duty Zombies that I've had all the DLC for. And it's actually kind of sad because I've wanted to play, like, I wanted to go back and play World at War Zombies, because then I can go on Numa, for example, and like rack up the rounds, because you only got the 24 zombie cap. And I wanted to see how possible that actually was for me, somebody who's okay at zombies, but isn't such a professional to the point where I can reach around 40 easy. I mean, the highest round I've ever gotten was around 44, and that was on Der Eisendrock. But that was only also one time. Even on Nacht here, I've only gotten around, I think 35 was the highest round. I'm not 100% on that. So that's why I think it was around 35. And I'd actually like to be able to go back and play some of those maps in their glory, but obviously with like the World at War map, I've already done that because I'm on Black Ops 3 here. But some of those other maps, like 5 and Call of the Dead, and even with the ones with the Victus crew, like Transit and Buried and Die Rise, which granted Transit and Die Rise were not great, but a remake or remaster would actually make it slightly better. You know, it has the ability to be made better. So what I would like to do is actually do exactly that. I want them to remaster it, make the bad maps better, and really, Deadshot? God damn it, game. Maybe if I had a frickin' MX Garand, I would take that. But I don't. Anyway, but we could take those old maps that were crap and weren't great and make them better. We could make Transit better. We could make Die Rise better. But the only way to do that would be in another remaster pack of Zombie Chronicles 2, essentially. But the downside of that is, again, it would take a lot of money. It would cost Treyarch a lot of money. And there's also the fact that Jason Blundell is no longer with Treyarch. He left, I believe, or he's leaving, I believe, after Black Ops 5, or Black Ops Cold War, or whatever. So apparently, he's just a co-head of Treyarch Zombies, so he's one of the guys behind this. Really? But yeah, yeah, so when he's leaving, and because he's leaving, it gives us less of a chance to be able to do it, I feel like, because I feel like he really listens to the fans. But maybe whoever replaces him, or whoever the other co-head is, would also be just as willing to listen. And we could actually get the Zombie Chronicles 2, where we get every freaking map, all 23 maps, I think, from World at War to Black Ops 3 remastered. With Black Ops 4 being ignored since it was literally the last one to get released, and most everybody got that one. But if fans started petitioning to be like, hey, can we actually get these ones too? Because I didn't get to play these because I didn't buy Black Ops 4 because I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it seemed to play. You know? Because there are a lot of people like that. I didn't actually buy Black Ops 4 because I didn't like the way it looked and the fact that there was like no campaign. The multiplayer was just kind of okay looking. And then the Blackout just did not appeal to me at all because I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale games. And then, I mean, other than that, I mean, zombies looked okay. I mean, they actually kind of had me sold on the whole Titanic zombies thing. Turned out that didn't end up being so great. 9, I heard, was actually really good. For Black Ops 4, anyway, it was really good. And then, what was it? One of the Dead, I heard, pretty much just butchered Mob of the Dead. That's what I heard, and from the looks of it, it does kind of look like they butchered it, even though I never played it, because I've seen people play Mob of the Dead. And between that one and Blood, yeah, I don't think they did Blood of the Dead well at all. But, I also really can't judge all that much, because I haven't played Mob of the Dead, and I haven't played Blood of the Dead. I can just say it looks like it probably is worse. I can't actually guarantee that. But we wouldn't be able to remake those maps, especially because of the fact that Blood was already a reimagining of an old map. It wasn't a remake, it was a reimagining of Mob of the Dead. I'm not gonna pick the camera up. A Weevil? Seriously? Can I get any good guns? Look at that. But yeah, the thing is, if we were doing a GoFundMe and you were basically spending money for them to make the maps, or remake them rather, you would basically want to donate, and then how much you donate either gets taken off of like the map pack for them, so you get like a discount code, or if they sell the maps individually instead of in a map pack, what could happen instead is you can just pick what maps you want free codes for, and they'll email you and say which ones you want, and I mean, I don't know, it would have to be seriously planned out with Treyarch. It couldn't just be by myself or with a couple of friends. Treyarch would have to get involved in it, so I would have to try to get in contact with somebody from there, and I don't have that much clout. I could try to see if I can like try to get in contact with some other people in the Zombies community who could possibly have that kind of clout with Treyarch, and maybe try to get that started. But I would actually like to play some of those old maps that I haven't played yet. You know, I've always wanted to play Mob. I mean, not only is it zombies on Alcatraz Island, but you've also got a couple of my favorite actors, Michael Madsen and Joe Pantoliano, plus you also have Ray Liotta, and I can't remember the other guy's name ever. I think he's the one that played Sal, though, was the one. I can't remember his name. But then not only that, but I mean, the freaking opening intro has a Johnny Cash song, and Johnny Cash is like one of my favorite musicians of all time. You know, it's like, you can't tell me that a map that has a Johnny Cash song on it is going to be bad. I mean, it's literally impossible. Same goes for movies that have his music in it, too. I mean, like, Walked On, obviously, because it was a movie about Johnny Cash, but and it was really good. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix like, actually nailed being Johnny Cash. But Logan, really good movie. I heard Bloodshot, which used the Johnny Cash song, was a little hit and miss, but it wasn't, like, terrible. But I have never seen a bad movie, or a bad video game, or a bad map, or whatever, that used Johnny Cash's music. Ever. Like Johnny Cash music being in something is just kind of like automatic, oh yeah, that's going to be great. Or it's going to be, you know, good, but it's not going to be like groundbreaking or amazing or anything. It's just going to be, you know, okay at the very least. But it's definitely not going to be bad. So, that's why I've wanted to play Mob for so long, and I haven't been able to. And then I wanted to play, Call of the Dead a little more. I never really got to. Wanted to play, what was that one? I kinda wanted to play Die Rise. I wanted to see how much hate it really deserves. Because I don't get to judge something until I get to actually play it, right? And I've never played Die Rise. I've wanted to play Die Rise because I liked Black Ops 2 Zombies. And after hearing how bad it was, I was like, okay, well, I guess I can just find out for myself if I can play it. Didn't have the money to play it, then don't have the money to play it now. Because I cannot go back and buy World at War Zombies and play Die Rise, oh, not Die Rise, Der Reese. I cannot go back and play Der Reese, which, yes, there's the giant in this, but it's a different map. It's not a remaster like this one, or Shino Numa, or, Verruckt. It's not a direct remaster, it's a reimagining. So I didn't play the original Der Reese as well. Stop giving me Deadshot, I want Jug! Anyway, yeah, I can't afford to go back and get all those old games and get all their DLC, you know, because I want to also get it digitally because I'm game sharing with a friend, and the only way for them to also get that game is for me to game share. And you have to do it digitally, you have to get a game digitally in order to game share. So, because I can't get that game, I can't get any of them digitally, because I didn't actually check what it was price, it's probably fairly cheap, but then I have to buy all the DLC, and then, but then like Black Ops 1 is still $30 plus the DLC. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, $60 plus all the DLC. Or a season pass. I think Black Ops 2 is when they started doing season passes, I think. I'm not sure if Black Ops 1 did as well or not. I didn't see that when I was looking in the store. But Black Ops 2 I think did, so I could just buy the season pass, but it's still a lot of money. And then I already have to buy Black Ops 4 because my friend wants to play it. I want to play it because of like the custom zombies thing. But until I can get the money for that, I'm not going to be able to. And that's it. That's it. That's $100. It is $100 or $120 because I think the digital deluxe edition comes with Black Ops, like the Black Ops Pass, which comes with all that DLC. But I still have to actually go in and buy all of that. Like, if it's not, oh my god, can I please just get Jug? I don't want Stamina Up, I don't want Deadshot, I want fucking Juggernaut. Oh my god, again with Deadshot. But anyway, I can't go back and play them, and I'm sure a lot of other people can't go back and play them without the money for it. And people like me don't have the money for it. You know, we can't go back, we can't afford to go back and get all that DLC, or get the old games, because they didn't remaster those maps. And it honestly kind of sucks. This is why I want them to make a Zombies Chronicles remake. Zombies Chronicles 2, anyway. Fuck you, pal. And I'm sure that a lot of old fans will agree that some of those maps could use a remaster. Some new fans would probably be like, oh yeah, I would love to go back. I would love to go play those maps because I never got to, you know? It would just be, I just think it would be a really good idea for Treyarch to do that. And seriously, I'm not having any games. Oh, are you kidding me? Once again, use it twice. Coming up in Deadshot. Okay, I'll take that actually. This is actually a really good gun. Really, I'm just basically sniping with this damn thing because of how powerful it is right now. Just like a trap. Okay, well, I could probably snipe you. Yep, I am twice, actually. But yeah, so I would have to actually try to figure out how to get in touch with Treyarch, or find somebody who has the clout to get in touch with Treyarch, and talk to them and say, hey, do you think we could probably propose this to the guys at Treyarch and say, hey, if we can raise the money for you guys, can you actually pull this off? Because we would like to see these old maps get remastered. Both new players and the old players would love to see these maps get remastered. I mean, I've only talked to a couple of people who have said that they would love to play those old maps. A couple of them, oh, there's a few of them. A couple of them are old players. One of them was a new player who said, yes, I would actually love to go back and say, hey, I got to play these maps. Not on the original game, but I got to play them. And the other thing is, they wouldn't be able to, like, change a lot of it for it to actually be somewhat authentic. Like, put it in the engine and, like, include like, any of, like, the extra stuff. Or don't. Or even, hell, it was with Black Ops 4 having a customized zombies game mode, you know, where you can change the rules and shit, why not just say, oh my god, again. Why not just go back and say, hey, okay, so we can have it in the regular engine and have all of that, or they can go into a custom game and say, I don't want to play with these new rules or these new additions to the game. I just want to play as it originally was. Oh my god, with stamina up again. I'm not even going to bother with another perk then, because it just keeps giving me the same 2 goddamn perks. If I get hit twice or 3 times, I'm done, so it doesn't matter. Well, I get quick revive, but my double attack's going, so. But yeah. And like, just make a custom version of the game. You know, just be like, okay, cool. Let's have the regular one in the engine when I forget. I mean, because I think Black Ops 4 has double guns as well. It's not the same vein as what this is. But yeah, they had gobble gums. So we're like, okay, cool. We'll go ahead and put the gobble gums into the game. We'll put in all the perk machines and everything. We'll put in the pack-a-punch. Well, maybe not the pack-a-punch because that was a little harder to implement on these older methods, so they didn't do it here. And they didn't even put in all the perks on this. They only put in the mule kick from Black Ops 1 and then put in the Wonder Fist machine from this. But that and the Gobblegum machines still make this map a lot easier than it used to be. Because it used to be one of the most difficult maps in the game. I need to talk about the dredge, because it's too slow firing, it's too slow reloading. I just don't like having LMGs on this map. I will not, I'll take it, but I'm just going to immediately try to spin it out again. But, ooh, I'll take that. But yeah, the thing with that, is like, again, just customize it, you know, say, okay, we can include all the new stuff, but if they don't want to play with the new stuff, they want to play it like it was originally created, just give them a custom game and say, no perks, no gobblegums, no pack-a-punch, nothing, just exactly as it was originally when we first made it. I feel like that would actually make a lot of people happy. Because you can play it with the new engine, or you can play it in essentially its original engine. I just think that would be a really good idea for Treyarch, because not only would they be getting a crap ton of money from it, but they would actually be the game companies who listened to their fans and said, okay, this is what we want, and it's like, okay, so this is what you want? Okay, cool. We will do this. You get us the money, we will actually do this. So a lot of good can come out of it. I mean, again, it would also be like a lot of money, both to make and in cost, because of how much it actually is. But I feel like, again, if you spend $5, you can get like a free code for a map, and then up to, if you're doing it all individually, it would be like $110. No, 115 because 23 maps, so $115. And then if you decided, oh hey, you know what, I don't want just all of those maps, I don't like some of them, so I'm going to only buy most of them and then forgive up the ones I don't want. Okay, cool. You only have to spend that much, and then you get free codes for those maps when they get released. Or again, to do a map pack and you spend a certain amount of money, then it would just be, okay, so you spent this much on the GoFundMe page, so we'll deduct whatever you already spent on the GoFundMe page from the original price, or if you already paid the entire price of whatever they wanted, they would just send you a free code. And we would try to be able to like track accounts, not like account info, just the accounts, like the account names and email address and everything. That's about it though. But we could track that and say, okay, so this person paid this much for this, so we're gonna go ahead and give them as much as they asked for. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna use this real quick. I need that death machine. Like, what's so good? Death machine, I get a nuke. Anyway, so I feel like if it was done properly and everything fell into place correctly, Zombies Chronicles 2 could actually be doable. And doesn't even really seem like it would be super hard to sell, like, not even just like in actual money, but like in just concept. Okay, oh, you're not quite dead yet, there we go. I'm gonna hit this one more time only because I have 8,000 points. Okay, I will actually take Widow's Wine. I will gladly take Widow's Wine over whatever all the other shit you were trying to give me. Ooh, give me that motherfucker, hell yeah. If I can get the Thunder Gun, I'll actually go buy Mule Kick. If I go down again, I'll buy Mule Kick. And then try to get a Sword Gun if I can get a Thunder Gun first, though. If I end up going down with Mule Kick, I don't want to lose the Thunder Gun or the Regular Mark II. That would be insanely stupid of me to just let that happen. Because I've seen it happen before. And to myself included, actually, because I would go to pick it up, I'm like, oh cool, I'm replacing this gun with Thunder Gun. Nope, I had Mule Kick, and I forgot I had Mule Kick. I'm like, oh shit. Oh well, if I go down and I lose this fucking Mule Kick, I lose my Thunder Gun. And that's not good for anyone. Well, by when I mean me. Because if I get kept in this corner up here, I can't save myself from all the zombies that are coming through. And that's why I love the Haymaker. It's like one of my favorite shotguns. Right behind the Argus, only because of how powerful the Argus is and for how long. But just the fact that you can like mow through zombies with that thing is just awesome. I might actually just try to swap this out though because of the fact that I am almost out of ammo for it already. And it doesn't have a wall buy. Which does actually kind of suck, but I can't really do anything much about that. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Zombies Chronicles 2 would be a colossal undertaking for both the community and Treyarch themselves. But again, if we can actually pull everyone together and say, okay, let's do this, let's make this happen, I feel like it could work. So, hopefully you've all actually been able to hear it this time, unlike last time when I talked about it and you could barely fucking hear me over the game. Also, give me a second, speaking of audio, I gotta fix mine, because my headset chat mixer is in between game and audio, and people audio, like mic audio. So I can barely hear myself, I can hear the game over myself more. And I don't like that very much. Oh, but later on that rebuild, weren't you there, Carpenter? I mean, that thing was completely open and it took him through, even though I picked you up already. Or you just drop? Oh, it doesn't change. Oh, I didn't even realize it all the way. Okay. And then another thing that I had wanted to talk about in my last video that probably got overshadowed by the fact that the game was louder than me was how Call of Duty Zombies as a whole doesn't seem to do a lot of... It doesn't seem to have a lot of diversity gender-wise, because you only have like 40 men across every iteration of zombies, not even just in Treyarch, but across Call of Duty as a whole. You only have like 40 men, but you have 10 females. So literally, for every 4 men, you get a woman, right? And I just feel like that's a little weird, because I mean, Left 4 Dead was the same way. You only had Zoe in Left 4 Dead 1, and then you had Rochelle in Left 4 Dead 2. So I feel like that's just a little strange to me, considering that even Resident Evil has proven that women can kick zombies' asses. And yet, they don't get a whole lot of representation in zombies, you know? I mean, even World War Z, which is like a criminally underrated game, ended up having like, I think 8 women, I think? And then like, I think maybe 10 men, or something like that. I can't remember the exact ratio, but they had like a lot more women, right? In just one game. Call of Duty Zombies, I think for even Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 only ever had 1 female player character. The first one you had Sarah Michelle Gellar for Call of the Dead. And then Black Ops 2 you had Misty. World at War didn't really have any characters specifically other than I think Ultimus here. Because these were the characters that were on this map originally. But we didn't actually really know them, I don't think. Because I went back and played Night on World at War not too long ago. Even though the game's kind of screwy, which is why I try not to play it as much because of how badly damaged the disc is. But I did still go back and play it, and I never heard if it was Dempsey or Richthofen or anybody. I never noticed if it was or not. But I believe in the storyline's canon, it is confirmed that Dempsey and the gang were all on Nacht and Verruckt and Shino Numa and all those. A Shiva, seriously? But yeah, it's like... But, so obviously World at War didn't have a single female character. Black Ops 1 was like the groundbreaking one for Treyarch that allowed them to be like, oh yeah, hey, now we have female characters in our game, you know? Black Ops 2 kind of did the same thing, except it was the second one. But Black Ops 3 gave us... No, they also only had the one, I think. Yeah, because they only had just heroes. Black Ops 4 was the first one to have 2 female characters, but one of those characters was a returning character. Because you had Scarlet Rose for the Chaos storyline, and then you had Misty again from Victus. Because Victus came back with Todd Der Toten. So it's like, okay, cool. I mean, you brought back another... You gave us a new female character, but you also gave us an old one again. So it's like, good job? Question mark? Because it's not that great of an accomplishment when you think about it. It's like, okay, cool, you gave us another female character and brought another one back. How about you do a little more? Okay, see, now I get the MS Garand, and now I don't have fucking Deadshot. Great, I'll take it. Because the MS Garand is really good when you can land a headshot on it. But other than that, it's like, okay. And it's only got 8 shots and you can't even pack-a-punch it because of Nacht. Did one seriously despawn even though he was... Like, this is such a small map you shouldn't be able to despawn? That's odd. But yeah, anyway, it's like... And then... the other versions of zombies even actually had a little more diversity as well, because they had Sally in Infinite Warfare, as well as Pam Grier and Elvira, who you can play as if you're able to unlock them. Seriously. But if you're able to unlock them, you can unlock Pam Grier and Elvira. But that one's still, like, much more male-dominated, because you had the three guys of Poindexter, Andre, and AJ. And then you also had David Hasselhoff you could unlock. You also had Kevin Smith. And then you even had Willard Wyler, if you did the last one and did the Easter egg for that. That's how you unlock those secret characters, is by doing the Easter eggs for each map that they're on. I never did it, because I could never get past, like, round 13 on Infinite Warfare Zombies, because of how difficult it actually is in comparison to this. But, I mean, I even got farther on World War II Zombies, and I mean, not only is that one actually more difficult than this, but it's also harder to see, because of how dark that one is. I mean, it's fairly lit up, it's just still difficult to see. But yeah, it's like, okay, cool, so you got these females, but it doesn't still really balance out across all the gates. He literally dropped right in front of me, right behind me, and, well, while he was chasing me, he dropped right in front of me, and respawned somewhere else. I think I know where he is. Yep, I saw his shadow over there. But yeah, and then even World War II as well only had like 2 females. I mean, granted, that's still half the fucking cast from that game, because you had Ving Rhames, you had David Tennant, and then you had Elodie Young, who played as Elektra in the Netflix Daredevil series. And Ving Rhames is actually famous for Pulp Fiction, where he played as Marcellus Wallace. And then David Tennant is most known for playing as Doctor Who, but he was actually also in the Netflix version, or the Netflix version, because there was another version, the Netflix series of Jessica Jones, which also is in the same universe as Daredevil. So I thought that was kind of cool, but I can't remember who the other woman was, because I don't remember her name. She never stood out to me nearly as much. I mean, even David Tennant did, because I didn't know who he was, because I never watched Doctor Who. But I did watch Jessica Jones, and after finding out who the guy playing that was, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that was, they gotta play Doctor Who. I guess that's okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. Not really a big deal for me, because I never watched Doctor Who. But people keep telling me to watch it, I'm like, okay, maybe I will, but I never got around to it. I don't have the points for that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, until the next round. Alright, let's kill this motherfucker. But yeah, it's like, you had 2 females in that one, because you had Olivia, who was played by Elodie Young, and then you had Marie, I believe was her name, the second one. But yeah, other than that, you didn't really have much. Like, and then, Advanced Warfare Zombies, you know, Ecto Zombies, that had 1 female in Rose McGowan, and then had 4 men in that one because of the way that story went. What was it? In the first map, you had John Malkovich, and you had the late Bill Paxton, and you had John Bernthal, who played as Shane in The Walking Dead, which is kind of funny because that was actually the second character from, or the second actor from The Walking Dead that got put in a Call of Duty Zombies match, because Michael Rooker was the first one in Call of the Dead. But yeah, it's like, oh, and then you had Bruce, you had Rose McGowan as Lilith, and then you had Bruce frickin' Campbell, fucking Ash Williams from Evil Dead, in that one as well, and he actually ended up taking, John Malkovich's spot after, I think, the second or third match, because it turns out in that game that Oz, his character, is actually infected with the zombie virus. So Bruce Campbell just fucking ups and shoots him in the damn head, and ends up becoming the new player character in the third slot. But yeah, so that they, instead of having just 3 males on that map and 1 female, they had 4 males and 1 female. So they really kind of screwed that dynamic up right there. But they could have actually brought in a whole other freaking female and evened out the gender ratio a little bit, but nah, they went ahead and a little bit, not a lot, because you still have the third male, but you'd had 2 females, which is a little better. Nope, they just made that even worse. So yeah, and I mean, a lot of people, I was honestly originally worried to talk about it just because of the fact that they'd be like, oh yeah, you know what, you can't say that you want more female representation in zombies because you're a man, you know, you can only say that because you want to look at the women. Well, my argument is this: if you're playing as that female character, you don't even get to see her at all, so I can't really look at her if I get to play as her. And even if I'm playing, even if she's in the map, I'm more worried about shooting zombies than looking at some woman in whatever clothing she's wearing, however much she is wearing. You know, it's like, doesn't matter what clothing she's wearing, doesn't matter how much clothing she's wearing, it literally does not matter a damn bit. Because you are not going to be focused on her. You're going to be focused on killing zombies. And even if you have the opportunity to see the character model, you will not be focusing on that. You will be focusing on not getting killed. Unless you're Crazy Rabbit, then he'd probably focus on it. But ooh, cool! I got to be Misty sexy ass, whatever the hell he says. That's just kind of how Rabbit is, though. I mean, he's another zombie YouTuber. He and a bunch of other guys, like Tim Hansen specifically, just to be like the biggest one. And then his buddy's Rabbit, and then also Turbo and Mr. T-Lexify, who I had seen his videos. But his didn't really inspire me to become a zombie YouTuber because his were more like... His videos weren't necessarily him playing zombies. It was more of... Ooh, give me that. Fuck the BRM. I actually kind of want to go down now, but I might wait until the end of the round to do that. I want to go grab Mule Kick. And see what else I can grab. But yeah, yeah, and then, Mr. Dalek JD, Dalek JD, he's another one that kind of inspired me to start trying to be a zombie YouTuber. Like, the only reason that they even actually got me to, like, inspired me to do this is because Tim Hansen, even, specifically, he barely has any YouTube subscribers. But he still has a lot more than I ever did, and I played a decent variety of games. Granted, I never finished my playthroughs, because that first channel that I had, which was very poorly named, actually, it didn't end up going through very well, because, I mean, I had a decent amount of subscribers, but there was only, like, maybe 15. One of them having been my dad, who had then passed away later that exact year. Oh, she looks like I did some out of them. I really hope that was the last one. I feel like he's the last one, so I might let him down me. Yeah, it looks like he is the last one, so I'm gonna let him down me. Oh, well. I should have wasted that with one grenade. Well, now let's wait again. But anyway, but yeah, and then the other thing too is that, the thing I was using to record, which was a Surface Pro 3 laptop, because I didn't have an actual, like, camera, and the capture card I had didn't work for some reason. Like, I tried to record, a part of Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 1, and when I went to go back over the footage, the picture was, like, only half there. Like, it was barely even on the damn screen. Half of it was pink. The half that actually showed up was in, like, a pink tint, and the other half was just, like, completely obscured by black bars. And I'm like, okay, so what the fuck happened here? I tried it again, and I actually tried to reset some of the wires and everything. Still, second thing kind of happened. It did exactly that. It just decided, nah, we're just gonna have a pink tint on the actual screen that's there, and then just black bars on the other half of the screen. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna play Pro 3. Well, that worked for a while. It looked like shit, but it worked for a while. In fact, my very first video, I believe, was, no, my first few videos, my first like 4 or 5 of them, were for the PS2 game Starfish The World Is Yours. Great fucking game, by the way. If you ever get a chance to fucking play that, do it, because it was a lot of fucking fun. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but instead of like a original character, you're playing as Tony fucking Montana. And literally, that's like one of the things he says. I'm Tony fucking Montana. I mean, it's just a great game. And even though it's not Al Pacino still doing the voice, you know, he's not playing himself again. But oh yeah, hold on. Before I let him hit me, I'm gonna throw these out. Come on, buddy. There we go. Okay, now I need to move so it doesn't insta-down me. Once I get back up. I'm gonna run over here. But yeah, so, yeah, but the thing is that I believe that they actually had Al Pacino choose the guy to replace him for that game. Which was actually kind of cool of them. Here, go get the monkey, asshole. Anyway, yeah, they chose the guy to replace him for that game, which is really cool, I thought. Oh, that killed it, but I got a jug out of it. It's fine. Okay, I'll take that. I need that for the thunder gun. Then I'm really hoping for another quick revive here. Maybe? Dead shot. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun. And the thing is, I mean, there will be spoilers for the movie here. So if you don't want them, I guess just skip ahead a little bit. But yeah, basically it's like, at the end of the movie, of course, Tony Montana actually ends up dying after being gunned down in his home. Oh shit, well, that's it. I got sandwiched. Oh well. But yeah, Tony Montana ends up getting gunned down in his home. He gets riddled with bullets, but because he's high on cocaine, his body doesn't succumb to it right away. And then a guy comes up behind him and takes a double barrel to his back and just blows his fucking guts out. And he falls into his pool. In the game, it starts where the movie ends, but instead of him getting shot in the back with a double barrel shotgun, you immediately take control of him. You turn around, you kill the guy with the shotgun. If you don't actually do that, you just kill the guys in front of you. The same thing that happened in the movie will still happen. You'll still get shot in the back, you'll die, game over, you start from checkpoint. But you can turn around and shoot the guy with the shotgun, you escape the mansion as it burns, well, not to the ground, but it burns because they lit it on fire. And you escape, and you then try to have to rise back up from the bottom, get all of like your properties and businesses back, and take your revenge on the guy who tried to kill you, Sosa. And it's just a really good game. It's a lot of fun. The soundtrack is even amazing too, because they pull like a bunch of different musicians, including Johnny Cash, by the way. They pull a lot of different musicians into that game. You had like Earth, Wind, and Fire. You had I'm trying to remember who else was in that. There were a few other different artists in that. I can't remember a lot of them though. I think Biggie was, but I don't quote me on that because I don't particularly remember. But yeah, but it was just an amazing game, and it was just a ton of fun to play. Like, I mean, again, it's like playing Grand Theft Auto, but in the Scarface universe and still playing as Tony Montana. And not only that, but you can even like hire minions for him, like a driver, an enforcer, a driver, an enforcer, and an assassin. And granted, the assassin is a little over-sexualized because it's a female and she's wearing like a schoolgirl looking outfit, which is wearing like a really short skirt, and then like the top where like the jacket part of it and the shirt part of it are like tied up and you can see her cleavage. But she's a little over-sexualized, but she's still really badass. The only thing is that in the game, because in the movie, he talks a lot about having balls. You know, you gotta have balls to do things. So that's what you have in the game. You have a balls meter. If you fill your balls meter, you can go into rage mode, which makes you invincible, allows you to do a shit ton more damage, and you have infinite ammo for a short period of time. It's like 30 seconds, I think. But his minions, the Enforcer, the Driver, and the Assassin, don't have that. So they just have... They just have what they have on them. They have their guns, they have their ammo, they have their health. No balls meter. What was really cool about that game, though, was it was also one that had cheat codes. So, me and my dad found a really cool exploit, where if you use the cheat code that allows you to fill your balls meter completely, and you go to this secret back alley area, because like in the game there's also blood banks where you can pay to have your health refilled. If you can't find any health pickups, you can just pay to have your health refilled. It's similar to that, but it's actually a sperm bank you can find in the back alley. You go to the sperm bank with a full balls meter, you get a bunch of money. Not a lot, it's like, I think it's like $5,000 or $10,000, it's not a lot of money. But you can just sit there and spam the fill balls meter and give it to the sperm bank and just do it over and over and over and over and over again. And I literally sat there for like, I think an hour and a half at one point doing just that, and I ended up having like $3 million. At least. And like, that's without doing any missions, that's without going out and selling the coke in the game, that's it. Just sitting there, like emptying the balls meter into the sperm bank. It was just hilarious. But it also had, I think it had an infinite ammo cheat. It had cheats where you could like spawn cars that you wouldn't normally have unless you pay a shit ton of money. It had a repair car cheat because your cars can take damage, of course, and they take damage pretty easily too, depending on the car. So there's also a repair vehicle cheat actually, because you can also get boats and stuff. And I think you can't get a helicopter, but you can ride in one, I think, for one mission, but you don't get to drive it. You have to shoot while you're in it. But there's also a cheat that allows you to spawn this big ass car called a bulldog. It's like a monster truck, but without like the giant wheels. It has big wheels, but it's not giant wheels. But it also has a frickin' it has a saw, not like another little saw, but like the machine gun saw on the roof of the car. It's mounted, and it's frickin' awesome. And if you don't have if you don't have a gun equipped while you're in the car, you can shoot the saw. The game's just a ton of fun. If you have a PS2, or you know somebody who has a PS2, and they happen to have a copy of the game, go try it. It's a ton of fun. You know, I've never actually played Verruckt. I've played a little Numa, but I've never played Verruckt. I'm gonna play Verruckt. Honestly, though, I think that's the other thing too.
We should go find the fuse box.
Oh, I'm a Nikolai. And anywhere but here. Oh, this is a really small area. Like, definitely going to shoot these motherfuckers. Probably shouldn't have killed him, but...
If I don't find ammo, I will have to kill them with my bread!
Oh, that's not gonna be disorienting as hell. I'll take that for that, though. And
I
then I'm
think
gonna
DMC
take
is
the arcade
right.
pipe off
It
the
is
wall.
a bit fishy.
There's a mule. Why is there a mule kick in this tiny ass little narrow section? That's totally not gonna get you killed at all. Yeah, anyway, where the hell was I? Oh yeah. So I was talking about something else we should add in for custom zombies on Black Ops 6 or whatever they end up actually putting Zombies Black Ops 2 in, and like add just in the custom games. They should actually go ahead and do this. They should what the fuck? Yeah, they should make it so that you can actually set the cap of zombies, where it's like, you know, with Numa on World at War. It only had 24 zombies on the map, right? So, instead of just having, like, infinite amounts of zombies, or not infinite, but, like, increasing amounts of zombies spawning in per round, instead of that, you have it to where, you can actually set the amount of zombies that can spawn in per round. So if you want to play Numa as a remaster, and you want to play it with just 24 zombies spawning into the map per round, go for it. Make sure that's what you have it set to, and then go for it. You know, I think that would also be a really good idea. Because you like, oh yeah, I want to get to round like 10,000 on Numa. There you go. You only have 24 zombies spawning on the map, or you can do that on like any map as well. I mean, they still get increasingly tough, so you'd want an infinite ammo or infinite damage weapon like the Wonder Walk. But it would still be really cool to see all that.
Why is no one caring
really
about my
would.
lack of ammo?
I have no idea what the mystery box can actually be on this map. There's a lot of doors on this map. Like, a lot of doors.
It's that clicking again. Oh, ammo!
Bullshit. The aim assist kind of fucks you up a little bit sometimes, too. It's like, you're trying to run forward, but the aim assist is like, nah, you're gonna run this way now. Okay, this is also the
Why
first
am I
power,
always needing more ammo?
Nope, I got stuck there. Look at this. Can't kill me when I have that shotgun.
Bad!
Ooh, a nuke.
I drink to the nuclear bomb.
But yeah, just all the different kinds of settings that they could put in the Black Ops 6 would just be so cool for zombies. It's like, oh, you want to actually only have a few zombies per game, a maximum of this many zombies per round. Okay, here, you can have a maximum of 24. You can have a maximum of just simply like 30. You can have a maximum of 10 zombies per round with increasing like violence and speed. And, I guess damage, technically. But dude, just imagine what could be done with Black Ops 6 if Treyarch actually listens. It would honestly just be so incredible. Okay, there's the box. I don't have any points for it now. I'm trying to figure out where the hell this damn power switch is. I don't have enough points for it.
I'm out of ammo! Maybe I should just drink instead. Piss on someone.
But seriously, it's like, just imagine what could be done. Actually, that's the power right there. would just be incredible if they did all that. For the fan, for the new fans, for the old fans, for everybody, basically. It would just be absolutely incredible. I could have been Deadpool if I got a triple headshot. Well, in his case, it would actually, in my case, it would have actually been better than a triple headshot. It's the only time he got a 2.5 headshot. Since the bullet ended up getting to it for the guy's head. It just kind of went into it and stopped on his forehead. But seriously though, just Treyarch would officially just be absolutely amazing if they would actually listen to us and be like, oh yeah, here, we can give you this. We can definitely do this for you.
This should help me protect my vodka.
And then there's a Wonder Fizz machine. There should be plenty of perks on this map though, honestly. See, there's double tap. Quick revives downstairs. I'm trying to find out what Jug is. Might be down there actually. Ooh, that's D44 off the wall. Yeah, you know, I could definitely see why people consider this map to be like the scariest one because it's like super tight. It's a lot. It's bigger than Nacht, but with how tight the corners are, it's like, oh shit, there's a zombie right there around that corner. I gotta turn around. Nope, the zombie's behind me. Well, I guess I'm just gonna fucking die then. So yeah, I can see how this one could be considered the scariest map in World at War Zombies.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I mean, I'm definitely not gonna argue with that fact anyway.
That will keep them out for a while.
Oh god. Oh, that one's dripping blood. Glad the showers are just dripping with blood. That's always a fun time.
Alright, which one of you crap your pants?
Oh, look in the window. Alright, which one of you crap your pants? That was actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Ooh, give me that Mark II.
It's the ray gun!
Oh, this is better than just a spawn area. This is not a good place to be. See, I'm learning the map. Again, it's my first time playing this one, so I am still learning it. That is actually kind of a cool detail though, how like, if you're underwater and it's raining on you, then it's gonna like fuck with your vision. But if it's blood, it's gonna fuck with your vision in red. I definitely need to take double tap though. More trip mines.
My tap is
1940.
now doubled, but not my vodka!
Now let's see what's down here. Ah, it's the starting area again. Only, wait, this is a different area still entirely. Oh, there's Jug! Cool. Let's get an extra 100 points. Oh yeah, that's right, because I remember hearing them talk about it. The way this map worked was there's technically 2 spawn rooms. There's one over there where Jug is, and then the other one's where Quick Revive is. I actually completely forgot about that. That is actually kind of a cool little thing as well. I mean, it's not super great if you're playing with a friend and they happen to be in the other room. But it's still really cool. I think this is the only map that has a second spawn room. That would really be cool with this thing though. Ow.
what happens when you touch Nikolai?
God, the Pharaoh, really? You gave me the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh sucks. There's something good. Ooh, liquid beam is always nice. AK-74U.
This is nice and light. Now this gun makes Nikolai a very happy Cossack.
I hate that it has like so little ammo, but hell yes. The only other thing I don't like about it is that you can't train with it nearly as much as you could on like Shino Numa, because there's not a whole lot of training space on this map. But I've like never actually gotten to use the Wunderwaffe except for on Shino Numa one time. Because the first time I played Shino Numa on this, I didn't even get the Wunderwaffe. And then, second time I played it, I actually did get it, but I only got to use it a couple of times because I ended up dying pretty quick. What the hell's the purpose of that fucking room? You just supposed to camp there? Power will reunite. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That definitely makes sense. That statement definitely holds up. It makes sense.
My vodka! What? This is a classic. If that's all you got, maybe I'm not drinking enough.
I didn't realize there was a nuke there. I'm not gonna grab a jug. Where the hell was it? There it is.
Reach
yeah,
for vodka tonight!
Honestly, I don't like Ultimates Nikolai, or even Ultimates Takio, honestly. They're just like, they're so stereotypical. Like, he's addicted to vodka, Takio is always talking about honor and the Emperor. I mean, even Premise Takio kind of is like that, but less so.
They were here! Now they're not.
That's like most Takio's lines. I think that's the only reason
life.
that they made a different version of Takio, or I think that's the reason they did a different version of the crew altogether. Most of the how stereotypical the characters ended up being. And like how racist they kind of ended up being as well. That's actually another detail I kind of like with the ray gun. It's, like, it's so powerful, it really knocks your character backwards. Ow. Head.
Boom! You are dead! Now that's what I call a goulash! Explosives make things so much easier.
Yeah, I don't think there actually is a decent training spot on this map, except for, where was it that, yeah, in here, I guess, would be a decent training spot. This is the area that has like, the most space, but even this can get you kind of screwed over. Because unlike Nacht with these pillars, you can't just go straight through here. There's a freaking gate back there, so if the zombie's coming down here and from back there, you're just screwed. My thing, should I get Picola or should I get Mule Kit? Because the Wunderwaffe has a very small amount of ammo, and you have to train to actually use it to its full potential. The ray gun is pretty good on its own, but has a small amount of ammo left in it now. I might have to steal some Mule Kit, honestly. Oh, there's a door that I didn't open. Okay, so what is the point of this room other than, I guess, the camp? Wait, a bootlegger wall bar for 5,000 points? Are you fucking insane? I might as well spend $9.50 on the bootlegger. What the fuck?
I think I saw his bones for a split second.
Yeah, I think I saw his bones for a split second. He ain't a cartoon, he's a fucking zombie, Nikolai, come on. But that thing is just so goddamn cool. In fact, the change the zombie is just amazing. So you get a big ass group of zombies in this fucking area, you train them, you shoot the Wonder Waffle, they're just fried. Look at that, oh, that's one. Just imagine what I could do if I had, monkey bombs and I was camping in that small little room over there to the side. I'm gonna wait to pick that up. I always wait to pick up power-ups like that until the round starts because it's basically a waste of time if I don't wait.
This is proper socialist reform. They were here, now they're not. Such is life in this. Die, fuck.
Oh shit.
So you're dead now, but you were dead before.
Look at that.
Ah, fuck you.
Look at that. That is just incredible. Wait, why did he stop? He stopped for a second.
Quickly, I'm surrounded.
Ah, one behind me. Didn't get stunned. That one didn't get stunned.
Ha! You die like the dogs that you are.
Alright, yes, now we're over here and we're gonna grab Mule Kit. And then we're gonna go hit the mystery box again. Or... yeah, we're gonna hit this box and see if we can get out of it. I'm gonna hit it once, see if I can get anything good out of it, and if not, I'll just go set up to Walmart a bootlegger. And it gave me a teddy bear, but it's giving me my points back.
This little girl and her games. It's a sign of bad parenting.
Honestly, now you have to actually search for on this map because you can't look up into the sky and see it. I'm hoping it comes right here, actually.
Meet the fury of the Red Army! Ha! You cannot even beat a drunk Soviet! Like wheat before sight! Maybe I have time for drink.
What? Okay, how did I not end up hitting that one? Oh great, I gotta save up for a bunch of stuff.
Explosives make things so much easier.
It sounds like it's the last one, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Got a quick revive again. I'm gonna run over here, I'm gonna grab Jug again. Not gonna be able to grab double tap yet. And then I'm gonna try camp and save up for that bootlegger, which was over here. I want to try to get monkey bombs too. I'm also gonna try to look for that fucking mystery box because it didn't end up over here. It's not there. Oh, it's here. Well, that's nice. That's a really nice place to put the fucking mystery box, game. I appreciate that so much.
Boom! You are dead!
I truly appreciate the things you do for me, game. Nope. You're gonna get me this time, you fucking bastards. I'm just glad that you can't actually appear to shock yourself with this thing, even though you're like surrounded in fucking water.
Electrocution! Just like the gulag! What fun! Good times!
I have no idea how to get out of that, but I did.
You know how to say owned in Russian? Owned!
Alright, so now I need to go grab double tap again. Then I need to have a mule kick again. I'm gonna take out another weapon. Try to grab. I want to try to grab monkey bombs as well. If I end up getting trapped in the fucking corner, I can just toss a monkey bomb and I'll be good. As long as they aren't already hitting me. The hell? Yeah, this is actually kind of a fun map. It's a little difficult to get used to at first, but other than that, it's not bad. It's kind of fun. I just realized that. But there's a freaking poster for it, but it's not 10 cents, it's 2,000 points. Don't you fucking lie to me, game.
Stay away from my vodka! What? It's a classic. You didn't bring enough hell pigs to take on the Soviet!
And I'm down. Thanks a lot, game. Well, this game is not gonna last very long. If I had more pride this one, I think I could probably make it around 20, but it's probably not
Get
gonna
up
happen.
already. Sheesh.
I mean, this is definitely not going to fucking happen, though. At all.
Nikolai cannot die! Hey, that rhymes! Taste the power of the red mammoth! Now that's what I call a goulash!
That's great. Grab quick revive. And then come over here and grab the Juggernog. I'm not gonna be able to get double tap, and I'm also running low on ammo, so I go quick revive since I reduced my last one. There's absolutely no fucking way in hell I'm making it to round 20, honestly. It's not happening. I could do this though. Oh, nope, that's not happening either. They were too close to me at that point.
Nikolai is coming for you! Dosvidanya, bitches!
I'm down.
Well, what? I was only taking a nap.
What did I get stuck on? Yeah, see, I knew there was no way I was making it to round 16 because of that way that game was going, but that is still a genuinely fun map. I've actually never, that was my first time playing Verruckt. 16 rounds, not knowing the map, that's not bad. Definitely could have done a lot better, but that's still not bad. I mean, I definitely, I feel like I should have done better on that map. Because I'm crap at zombies, but I'm not that bad. It's not usually. But I got more liquid divinium. So I can spin the factory thing again. That's always cool. Pop shocks, roar double, and power vacuum. Ooh, I will gladly take the 2 power vacuums. Don't really give a shit about pop shocks though, if I'm being perfectly honest, because it's not great. I mean, you melee a zombie and they shock. I mean, it's pretty much the Wonder Waffle, just infinitely for a certain amount of time, I think. Yeah, how many of those power vacuums do I have now? Let me see. I have 5. Okay. Not bad. Now I just... Okay, so if I go into my... Because I have a custom pack, or a couple of them. Based off of Tim Hansen's lists, actually. The 1 to 5 best, for the immolation liquidation being 5 to near-death experience being 1, is the other experience, power vacuum, self-medication, shopping free, and immolation liquidation. And in the same order for the 6 to 10 is perkaholic, profit sharing, aftertaste, soda fountain, and phoenix up. I have plenty of phoenix up. I rarely ever get to use it because I don't have any friends to play with. Really, I have 1, but that's about it. But I do need more perkaholic. I could use more profit sharing. Definitely need more near-death experience. And I don't ever like use these packs. I just like take certain ones from those packs that I may or may not end up needing, and then I'll put them in the gun pack 1. But yeah. So I think I'll play one more game, because I went up for like 120 minutes or so in the last video. And I've only gone for 80 in this one, so we'll play on Numa this time. Because why not? You know, switch it up a little bit. And that's one over here to quick revive. Hey Peter, how's it going? Apparently this guy's name is Peter McCain. I can't tell if he's moving from the wind or if he's moving because I hit him with a knife. No, it's just because of like just animation. Maybe it's the bugs actually, but either way, it's not. I can't tell if I'm landing all those shots because of how fast I'm hitting, but doesn't entirely matter, I guess, really.
My weapon is out of ammunition!
Yep, that it is. Fuck you, that it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here. Open this down here. Start opening this up, and opening the closing this up.
I need ammo!
And then start closing this one up. And then you use the mystery box. Get a second weapon. Do something good.
I will smell
Wow!
the fear.
First spin, I get the ray gun. Not the Mark II, which I would have actually preferred because there's no splash damage, but still. First spin of the game, I got a ray gun? I'll fucking take it. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not getting points for that anymore, so it's kind of pointless. Pointless. Ha, ha. I'm fucking funny. Really not. Okay, so I want to try to go over this way first. Because last time I think I went through the flogger first last time, actually.
Your existence is no longer.
Oh, that's actually probably good. Well, maybe we should back up there, but I feel like it's gonna move over there first, if I'm being honest. It might, I don't know. So I also kind of want to get the song, so I do kind of want to go into the comm room anyway.
This will hold them back for a while.
I can hear motherfuckers, but I don't see them. Oh, he's up there. Wow, right out of the dude's arm? Seriously? That was kind of pathetic. And annoying. And stupid.
I'm out of ammo!
I do like how the shadows even actually show the gun. And like the shape and everything. It is actually kind of cool to see that. And you can go up here. You can buy grenades over there, or you can buy fucking Pharaoh, which nobody would fucking buy in their right mind anyway. There's a mystery box up here as well. That's the thing I don't really like about the ray gun, is that you have to kind of like judge your shot.
I will enjoy this bounty.
And I mean, obviously it's like, oh, just get good. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a fucking ring, it's a wonder weapon. The only other one I think that makes it where you have to judge your shot is the Mark II. But even its projectiles have to like move faster. And you move in 3, so even if you're like too far ahead, the third one is more likely to hit than the first one. So I mean, it's like, come on. I don't hold off right now. I'm just gonna get a weapon to replace this, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the box real quick. And hit the box anyway. Ooh, I got the haymaker as well. I almost got a Wonder Waffle, which would have been great for this map, but didn't end up getting it. Didn't end up happening. Because that's how I've seen people actually like get to rounds like 10,000 and shit. Is getting the Wonder Waffle and another gun that's really good, and coming over here, opening this, and using the flogger constantly. And because of the fact that on World at War, the Wonder Waffle also has infinite ammo, you literally cannot die. It's literally just go until the game stops or until you need to stop. Like, I just thought that was so cool. And I've always wanted to do that, but I really don't want to go back and buy a digital copy of World at War and then buy the DLC. The swamp slow me down. I don't like the swamp. The swamp sucks. Look at all that fucking water. I think it's the same thing over here too. It's just mostly water. I mean, granted it is a swamp, so it's gonna be mostly water, but I mean, still, I think it's water. There's plenty of water over there too. And there is some heading towards the comm room, I believe. Yeah. I know one of these has like a trench that you can walk through as well. That's like completely dry and everything. I don't remember which one it was though. You know, I should probably try to hit the gobblegum machine again as well. Nope. Fuck that. Don't want it.
Haha.
I heard that motherfucker running. You can't come hide from me, motherfucker. Yes, you can't come hide from me. Wow. You can't hide from me, motherfucker. Moments ruined. Let's see, this is, you have to get in here to actually get the Easter egg. And I could actually open it right now, but I don't want to waste the points at the moment, so I'm gonna try to get some more. Ooh. And I will have to pick the swordplay too.
This is just what we need.
Because of that. Because now I can just go back to one-hitting zombies with a knife. Then I get to go over here and use phones. Then you got double tap over here. That's time. Have to hit it again. Okay, one more time. And see, there's the song. That phone call is creepy as fuck, though. It just says, I know when you're sleeping. I mean, goddamn. But I'm gonna let this song play through, so I'm gonna be quiet until the song's over.
Reminds me of the Old West. Kaboom! I feel the power! I am not afraid of death or undeath. brings us great gifts. The blood of the fallen is fuel for the honorable.
Okay, so it sounds like the song's over. I have no idea how much you actually heard. I did turn my mic off just in case it was like any background noise was taking over the song, but I honestly have no idea how long it ended up being. But like, the soundtrack for this game is just absolutely impeccable. It's amazing. It really is. But the kind of like metal rock sound that all the songs have is just really fitting for Call of Duty Zombies, and it's just amazing. I love it. I think my favorite one is probably still 115 from Peanut Totem, but they're all still really good. So we got Sweet Cola there. I want to try to throw up a jug.
Its head is no more.
But I do also want to try to get the Wonderwaff as well as some Monkey Bombs. I am probably going to go for Jug first, though. That was the double tapped. I believe over here was Jug. Yeah, we're in the comm room. No, that was Mule Kick. So that means that over in that corner back there is Jug. Over this way. Or it's objectives quarters. I really do hate the swamp area though, because zombies can still move at full speed, and you can get slowed the fuck down. I feel this is entirely unfair. I feel like everything should get slowed down in the swamp water. Same goes for the mud in Origins. Like, what the hell is up with that? Oh, I do love the water effect on that. But you shoot the water with a gun, and the water actually splashes like it should. That's just so cool. I don't think World at War had that. Let me look at that. It just looks so badass.
I'm out of ammo.
And it's so that you just fucking shoot. You're shooting water, and it looks badass. So I like how this says I'm out of ammo because he's using the death machine and it's just run out of time. But he didn't actually run out of bullets.
This drink makes me strong.
Okay, so now that I've got double tap and jug, I am probably gonna save up to try to get the Wonderwaff or some monkey bombs. I'm gonna do both. I'm also gonna switch my ray gun because of the fact that this is running low on ammo. Unless I can get a max ammo to drop. Or a dog round, actually, now I think about it, because dog round would also help with that too. This is also actually a really good camping spot. It's just that you guys have to watch this window. They would be coming right from there. And then you'd also have to, you'd only be able to shoot zombies that are right in front of you, which also doesn't help a whole lot. think I made a crawler. Oh, yeah, that's one. Ooh, look at that, max ammo.
The Emperor has given us a bounty of ammo.
The really funny thing I just realized is I already have rapid fire on this shotgun, plus a rapid fire on the actual gun itself as an attachment. Oh, another crawler. Awesome, I'm moving through the fucking through the weeds and the grass and shit. Alright, now I'm gonna try to go for the Wonder Waffle and some monkey bombs, although it's probably gonna move on this next spin. Maybe on the very next one. I've only spun it twice.
Time to die!
It's just a brushy or a brechy. I don't know how the fuck you say that. I don't think Craig ever confirmed how you say that. But I mean, somebody did make a good point in one of Tim Hansen's videos actually that it should be the Brecci because, I mean, look at Gucci. It has 2 G's, but yet it's pronounced Ch instead of K. Like Brecci. No, it's Brecci. I think it could be Brecci. I think it could be Brecci. I think it could be Brecci. It doesn't really fucking matter, in all honesty. It's a fucking gun. And there's the teddy bear. So now I gotta go outside.
Did the box ever
look up for the
truly
light.
exist?
Point.
Time to destroy them quickly!
And a nuke. I will already take that from the front of the round.
Have been destroyed!
And I got the fire sale. Give me Wonder Waffle. Give me Wonder Waffle. Give me monkey bombs. Either one would be great. Nope, got a best first. So I really don't want to try to go back upstairs. But that fucking virus is gonna run out before the Vesper goes away. So I got to use the fire sale twice. And it gave me a KRM, which I could have just blown off the damn wall. Damn it. Damn it, game, why you got it? My life's damn difficult too. Ooh, hi there. Alright, so where the hell did that Mr. Bathroom? It's over there. Over there with, I believe it was Speed Cola. Yeah, it's Speed Cola over here. Which I could have actually grabbed, but didn't really give too much of a shit. On Argus, I already have that fully maxed up. Oh, no, I don't. I have to level it up. I have to level up myself, actually. But this thing is still really good. Especially when you got double tap. Granted, I don't have fast mags on it, so it's going to be slow as hell to reload. But I'll still take it. I am not taking a Gorgon, however. That just sucks. I feel like this thing does more damage per second than that fucking Gorgon does.
Fetch me their souls. They will fall.
This is not a good place to camp for this. This is a much better place to camp for the dog rounds. See what I mean? Great place to camp for dog rounds.
This is just what we need.
I'm gonna hit their mystery box some more, and I got a liquid divinium too. Very nice. I got the KRM again, so I don't. No, I don't want it. I'm not gonna take it. My dogs are going crazy for some reason, which is always a fun time, because they never seem to shut the fuck up, and there's also 6 of them. And they're all Chihuahuas. AK-74, no thank you. This is really not a good place for the box to be.
I require more money.
Oh, I didn't like that shit.
Crazy.
Come on, you stupid motherfucker. I'll do like Tony Montana and take you all to fucking hell. Oh, they're dead.
I will lead the earth.
KN-44?
This dishonor.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it. Fuck, he's gonna just spin the box right away again. And I got the artist back anyway.
Honor will destroy those who are not worthy.
And I got a teddy bear, so at least it's moving.
A foolish notion that what is
Oh.
will always be.
Nope, I'm using this thing. I don't know who to use.
Good Japanese design here.
Look at that. That flogger is just so goddamn cool. The only thing is you can't even slide under it, or else you will end up getting like, red screen like immediately and instantaneously. But look at that. Just flung him at the fucking building. It's just awesome. And that's why that strategy is so often used. You camp that little area with a fucking Wunderwaffe and another weapon, and you're set. Even the last one, really? He wasn't even a runner. On 14, the last zombie wasn't a runner? That's odd. Really? Almost I can just quickly use this fucking mystery box again.
This will tear them to pieces.
I hate you right now, game. I want a Wunderwaffe, you give me everything but a Wunderwaffe. Then you give me a Bresci, which is actually weaker than the Argus and the fucking the fucking the other thing. I literally can't remember the name of my fucking head now. And then you give me this. I mean, come on. I feel like this game fucking hates me now. Because it gave me the fucking Wunderwaffe on the fucking Verruckt, it won't give me one now. I really hate that you can't play the songs again though. Again already? Didn't we like literally just have a fucking dog round like 3 rounds ago? Why did he just suddenly start reloading again? What the fuck is that?
Our honor brings us great
Good
gifts.
game, come on. I hate you. Because you clearly hate me, I hate you. Did I even get the 100 points from this? No, I did not. I might have to pick up that fucking STG on a little bit here, because this is just... I want the damn Wunderwaffe, though. I really do.
Beautiful.
God damn it.
I will not have my flesh consumed!
Oh, this is not good.
I will not succumb to you!
I have to use this because I got stuck in the swamp. There was no way I was getting out of there.
Screw you! The Emperor would be pleased!
See what I mean about the whole, like, super stereotypical racist thing? And I got cornered, so that's it. Game. That kind of sucked, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Man. Well, still, it was fun. Didn't like how the mystery box was literally giving me the same shitty guns over and over, especially after the first spin was a freaking ray gun. Couldn't give me the freaking Wonder Waffle as well. Fine, whatever, but doesn't matter. And I'm gonna end this stream now, and I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Gotta actually go into Chrome to get ready for that. It's gonna take a while because it's almost 2 hours, but it will eventually get up there. I thought I did it, like, started doing it as soon as I finished a stream. No, you gotta actually manually do it. But anyway, yeah, I will. Actually, did that change? No, it changes in like 5 minutes. You know, I might actually wait to stop the stream until we see what's on here. Wish I could have gotten a crate power. I needed another disorderly combat to get that. And I would have gladly gotten rid of it because disorderly combat fucking sucks. Like, I don't know why anybody would use it. Oh, cool. You get a new gun every 10 seconds. It's literally like a gun game gumball. It's so ridiculous. I mean, good in concept, especially if you don't have any ammo. But the fact that you can go from like a really overpowered gun to like a piece of shit, like, what's the point? It's terrible. But yeah, it's I definitely feel like while I didn't do great that whole time, it was more because I couldn't pack a punch. Because I was only playing Nacht, Verruckt, and Numa. I mean, I literally just played the original Classic 3 maps that had, well, technically right there, had no perks. Had the original 4 perks with plus mule kick. And then had randomized perks and locations. And then again, no Pack-a-Punch across all of these. The only one in World at War that had Pack-a-Punch was Der East. But the Giant is not Der East. The Giant is the Giant. It's the same location, it's the same map layout, but it is not Der East, it is the Giant. It is a reimagining of Der East. That's the way I see it. I don't see reimagined maps as the classic map. Der East and the Giant are not the same. Might be the same location, but it is not the same. Blood of the Dead and Mob of the Dead, not the same. Blood of the Dead may take place at Alcatraz, but it's completely different, and also kind of crap. Classified in 5. Same map, same location, not the actual, like, overall not the same map. It's like the same location, same layout, not the same map. Either way. And another one, I'm trying to remember, I think, from that. Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega and Nuketown. Same location. And definitely not even the same layout because there was actually more added to Alpha Omega than there was in Nuketown Zombies. So again, not the same map. So, I only got to play the original 3. I still have yet to play Der East. I mean, I would even play the Giant, but even if I play the Giant, I will still have yet to play Der East. Because the Giant and Der East are not the same. As far as I'm concerned. I mean, you can think it's the same all you want, I guess. But in my eyes, it will not be the same to me. It just won't be. It's not the same map. It's the same location. But it's not the same map. Might be the same characters. Or even different characters. I mean, even, because, like, that's the other thing, too. Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead are different because it's different layout, crappier, and also has different characters. Because Mob of the Dead had 4 prisoners. Blood of the Dead just has Takia, Richtofen, Nikolai, and Dempsey, like, always. Like, oh, damn near, always. So, yeah, it's, Yeah. But, anyway. There's still 2 minutes on that. It's just, why is it still saying 2 minutes, 16 seconds? Well, actually, it should. Oh, it goes in like 8-second intervals? That's dumb. So it's about 2 minutes when the, well, yeah, because I can activate 2 more distills to actually get the next 3 free ones. And then I have to wait 24 hours after that to get the next one. But this, yeah. So we still have about a minute and a half. Yeah, about a minute and 36 seconds, and then a minute 28, so just under a minute and a half. I kind of want to see what these next gumballs are going to be before I end the stream. I mean, technically, I could just wait, just go ahead and end the stream and then wait and see. But I just kind of want to show if I'm able to buy anything. I guess it's kind of weird of me to do, but I also really don't care. If I had 2 secret shoppers, I would do this too, because that gives you 5 aftertastes. That would put me up over double digits for that one, which would be great. And I only have one of those. I can't remember what it is, other than I know what it does. I don't remember the name of it. It's just the one where it's like if a zombie hits you, it just erupts into flames and kills all nearby zombies. But I need 4 of them for a single cashback, which I have 8 of them, so it's not a big deal. But it's not a lot. I mean, look at this, going from 8 to 9 for 4 gums. And then going from 8 to 13 for 2 gum. Look at that trade-off. That's amazing. And even with this one, though, because it's fucking disorderly combat. You know, 4 to 1, I don't care. It's disorderly combat it's 4 disorderly combat for a freaking crate power. I'd take it. I would absolutely take that. Because fucking disorderly combat is one of the worst ones. It's not the worst. I don't personally know what the worst one is. First one is, go ask Tim Hansen. Go watch his fucking videos, but I don't remember what his first one was, and I don't care because it's not how I feel. Okay, that should switch, and it's, okay, there it goes. So you have to wait another 8 seconds. Okay, so I could get more pop shocks, but I have to replace the Carpenter ones, which actually wouldn't be too terrible. Fear and Headlights I could get for Dead of Nuclear Winter, and then I can get some Mind Blown for Crawl Space. Which actually would be a good trade, because Crawl Space is only useful if you're playing on Horizon Drock and trying to get the Void Bow. But I don't want to give up too many. I could go ahead and do this one. I think I will, actually. I will go ahead and do that, because the Carpenter one is just kind of useless compared to some of the other power-up spawn gum, excluding rain power. And then Fear and Headlights for Dead of Nuclear Winter. I don't think I'm going to trade that out. I don't think I'm going to do that. Because Dead of Nuclear Winter is still more useful. Because where the Carpenter one... what is the name of that Carpenter one anyway? I can't remember what the fuck it was. It's, Which color was that? I think I passed. Yeah, there it is. Licensed Contractor, yeah. That was actually at the bottom of this. I don't think it was at the very bottom, but that was one of the worst ones on Tim Hansen's list. And I agree. Because you get 600 points for it because you get to use it 3 times and you spawn a Carpenter power-up. It's 600 points. But it doesn't actually kill zombies. Whereas Dead of Nuclear Winter, you get 2 activations, which is 800 points. And if you have double points active, it's 1,600 points. Whereas with this one with double points, it only gives you 1,200. But this one will give you 1,600 with the double points, or 800 without it, and it'll kill every zombie in the area if you need a save. So that's actually a better use of Galagum than this is. Slaughter Slide I heard was actually okay, especially considering you have 6 activations for it, but when it says 6 activations, it says it auto-activates when sliding, so you can slide 6 times. And for somebody like me who likes to slide around the map a lot to get going faster, that's not going to be great. You know, it's great in theory, but for somebody who slides around the map a lot, it's not going to be good. This one, good in concept, not a great one. Turns the weapon into your hands into a pack-a-punched weapon twice for 60 seconds each. So you get a pack-a-punched weapon for about 2 minutes. Good if you're in a bit of a pinch and you need points anyway. Not great if you want to keep the Pack-a-Punch, because it's not great. And then this one, I believe, only works if you have a Pack-a-Punch weapon, because it says we pack your current Pack-a-Punch gun if supported. As in, if you're holding a rocket launcher, that's not going to work. But, yeah. I mean, there are some really good gobble gums in this. But it's like, one's like Disorderly Combat, one's like Licensed Contractor, and Unbearable even. It's like, just go find the fucking box again. It's not that difficult. And then, even Respin Cycle is kind of crap for certain situations. But, anyway, don't take my word for it, because I haven't used them all. Just go watch Tim Hansen's video. He has used them all. He has most of the footage of, like, I think he didn't get footage for one of the gobble gums, I believe. But for the most part, he's allowed to judge, because he's pretty much used all of them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, and then eventually upload it. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I will play a different game that's not Call of Duty Zombies, because it is Wednesday, and as my schedule dictates on Twitch, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday are all Call of Duty Zombies. Wednesday and Saturday are going to be kind of just whatever I feel like playing. So, I will see you then.